to 7 Cups Tea House. My name is Andrea, and I'm here with Zhuping Hodge, owner and tea master, and welcome to our video podcast. Today we're going to talk about scented tea. And Zhuping, I know that you can use different herbs and flowers to scent tea, but the most common scented tea is jasmine?
Yes, very popular scented tea is jasmine.
All right, so how do they make jasmine scented tea?
In this country, they have lots of flavor tea. They just use a tea to blender with like fruits or flower or herbal. That's a very simple way and easy way. We usually call the blender tea. But the traditional scented tea, we will take a long time, use tea to scent it with flower or herbal over many nights. Then we will slaughter those flower, only left tea. So usually scented tea, you can't see what they scented it. You only can see tea because the flavor already into the tea inside.
Now I've heard that in some companies will use the chemical to create that scented fragrance and aroma. How can you tell if your tea is using chemicals or if it's really infused with the flower?
Very simple way. Just infuse your tea for a few cups or for a few minutes. If tea scented with a real flower take a long time to scent it together, this tea over many infused, you still can smell the fragrance. If tea scented just some chemical, use quickly way to do that, then after one time infuse, you will see the fragrance will gone because chemical very water soluble, easy to gone. So the good quality, the scented tea, the fragrance always accompany you until to the last cup.
To the last cup. So that's a great way to determine if you really have a scented tea or using chemicals. Now, of course, at 7 Cups, we have the finest scented tea, and today we have a selection of some of our scented teas. What's this first one?
Okay. This one we call the snowdrop jasmine tea, came from the Sichuan province. They use a high quality green tea to scent it with jasmine flower over 6 times.
You said 6 times they're
yes,
infusing
over
it?
At least over 6 nights.
So that's why it has that just beautiful aroma.
Yes, and lasts for a long time, this fragrance. This tea, jasmine pearl, it's a very popular jasmine tea. Because the shape looks very interesting, like a pearl. Because the girls use hands to twist the leaves with tea buds. Looks then after dried, then looks like pearls. After you pour the water, you will see this jasmine pearls will opens up. So this tea usually came from the Fujian province. We also have some other scented tea. When you smell it, just like green tea. When you drink it, the taste most is green tea, but you still can have a little bit of the flowers taste, which this tea just use green tea to pack with some herbal flower. But they didn't do the traditional scented way. So that's why the fragrance from the flower is not too strong with this tea. They just pack it, but a few pieces of flower can't make a strong fragrance.
Oh, I see. Well, let's go ahead and brew some of our scented tea. And, you know, we've talked before about the best way to brew tea, especially scented tea, a glass or porcelain?
And both of them is good, all good. Yeah, for the display tea like this tea bowl, usually we like to use a glass.
Oh, I can
see.
So
through the glass,
beautiful display.
You can say the tea, green tea, after a few minutes, outside the green tea will opens up. Then inside, some jasmine tea and some red flower can shows up. It's very pretty. This tea named Love at First Sight. Because they make this two bunch of jasmine looks like 2 people face to face. Between them has some red flower.
Now, some of our customers enjoy the display tea balls not only for the taste, but use as a centerpiece for parties, Thanksgiving, Christmas, different holidays.
Yeah,
it's
for the
lovely.
wedding.
And this one is called Love at First Sight?
Yes.
Right.
Those tea very good for the respiratory system. Because the green tea with those certain kinds of herbal flower all work for our respiratory system.
Oh, so for the respiratory system? All right, so we're going to start with Snowdrop.
Snowdrop, this tea is a high quality scented tea. They use high quality green tea named Sweet Dew, that scented with jasmine fragrance. So for this tea, the flavor very strong. Usually we don't put too much, just about half tablespoon.
All right, so in this tea you only want to, you don't, because of the quality, you don't need to use as much tea, so a half of a tablespoon.
Let's use a glass to make it. So, because high quality green tea, usually we like to use a glass to make it.
Okay.
So we can appreciate the tea leaves. So we just put the half a tablespoon. About the flat with this spoon. Put into the glass. The water, the temperature just about 160 degrees, just the same as you make the good quality green tea. So this water already boiling it, and we already waiting for a few minutes. So temperature about 160 degrees. Then we pour the water, go straight, pour into the glass.
I can smell that rich aroma.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So usually we only infuse about 1 minute for the Snowdrop jasmine tea. So when you're waiting for this 1 minute, then we can smell to enjoy the wonderful fragrance. The beautiful jasmine fragrance always comes lightly, but can last for a long time. Not like some perfume very strong. So drink this.
And jasmine is known for the respiratory system and also that cooling quality.
Also good for the vision.
For the vision as well.
For relax.
Beautiful.
So since on wait, we can go ahead to make this jasmine pearl. Jasmine pearl, same. We just do about half a tablespoon.
Half tablespoon. Okay.
Half a tablespoon. Flat. Pour in. Also, for this tea, we use lower temperature, which is about 160 to 180 degrees. Then we pour the water, go straight and put in. Then we got waiting for this tea at least over 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
So jasmine pearl, we can use hotter water. Like about 180 degrees, and it must be infused 2 minutes in the beginning. But Snowdrop jasmine, we should use lower temperature, 160 degrees. But we got waiting for, you see, now the tea color already comes. Over 1 minute, then you can start to drink.
Well, we're going to continue to enjoy our scented jasmine tea. You can visit us at 7cups.com for more information about all our teas. And until next time, good health and fine tea.
Yes, enjoy your tea.
We welcome your questions and comments, so please visit us at 7cups.com and we will answer any questions you have about tea and tea culture.